Happy Sunday, everybody. Today's July the 5th, the day after Independence Day. As you come in, why don't you just say hi and tell me where you're from. You come in. Tell me where you live. I know a lot of people are coming in from other lives. I hope everybody remembers that my live is at 4:30 and not 4 o'clock. Oh, I sure hope so. I didn't go to Granny D's earlier to let her know to remind everybody that my live is today. Well, hi, Nana Carrie. How are you, honey? It's nice to see you. Hey, Susan. How are you doing today, Susan? Hey, Shell and Linda. Hi. Oh, did you? Yeah, you know what? They were supposed to come out the same time, Linda, and for some reason I scheduled it and it didn't come out. So thank you for watching that, Linda. Hi, Amy. Long time no see, honey. I keep going to Zooms and thinking I'm going to see you again. Hi, Carol. I am. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm having a pretty good day. So, what's everybody up to today? Tell me where you're from, or tell me where you live, where you currently live. UK. Yes, I remember your saying. You know what? I think it was from one of your comments, Silver Fox, that I remembered you from UK. Oh, hot. Yeah. You know what? It is hot all over. In fact, I was um I was in a Zoom yesterday and we were realizing that it's actually cooler in like not California, but Florida and southern Florida and Arizona. It was cooler in Arizona than it was, or Florida, excuse me, at the time, than Canada. Oh, yeah, that's just crazy. Minnesota. Do you talk with an accent, Amy? Do you talk with a Minnesota accent? I know that's silly. Not everybody talks like that. Oh, yes, it is humid. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I feel like I go outside in the afternoon and I have to come back in and get a shower from taking a shower because it's so humid out there. Did everybody catch what the title was today? Hi, Kathy. How are you, honey? My Massachusetts buddy. Yeah, you know what? When you live in an area, you don't realize that you have an accent until somebody from out of that area, you know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. That was very sweet of you. Very sweet. Yeah, I live in Kentucky right now, as most of you know. And I kind of grew up in my high school years and my formative young adulthood years. I lived here in Kentucky, and I moved away. When I moved to uh, Maryland, everybody kept saying, "You have a Southern accent," and I'm thinking, mm, "I don't think so. I don't think so. Not compared to other Kentuckians, I did." Sure. But then when I moved to Pennsylvania, then I started getting my accent was starting to go away. And then when I came back to Kentucky, I fell right into it. Well, it's not as pronounced as many others who live in this area. Is anybody having anything in their cup or their glass today? I've got some, I got a beautiful mug from Marnie and I'm using it, and I have some tea in there, some red tea. And I want to heat it back up, but I can't because it's got that gold trim on it. I mean, that makes it beautiful. The cup is beautiful, but yeah, you can't put it in the microwave. And I don't want to use a. Oh, there's Rochelle. Okay, everybody, the whip window with Rochelle. She's the one I just did that little swap with. Oh, Rochelle, I'm sorry. I scheduled it for the same time as what yours was supposed to come out, and I went and it said scheduled, and it wouldn't do anything. I mean, I'm sorry. I meant for it to come out the same time. Carrie's got coffee. Kathy's got hazelnut coffee. Yeah, I don't want to put a mug cozy around it either because, then it covers up all that pretty, right? Oh, Rochelle, you're speaking my language. I love sweet tea, but I cannot drink it anymore. I would be fat as a cow. Thank you, Linda. Oh, there you go. That works, Michelle. That works, Shell. Yeah. Hello, Denise. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad everybody decided to join me. Hello. All right. So, what's everybody working on? I'm going to show you what I'm working on here in just a second. And I want to know how you guys are doing. Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. I didn't go over to mom's yesterday. She was having a rather rough day. Well, actually, the rough day was Friday. And so um, she was recovering yesterday and she's still recovering today. So she just didn't want to have any. Hey, Farfalla. Um, oh my goodness, you're really into that, aren't you? That diamond painting. Um, so more crochet time for me. And I had yesterday off because it was a holiday. So I stayed home and crocheted most of the day. Mimi's a good knitter. Kathy from Mimi Cat Do. She is a wonderful knitter. But she crochets too, don't you? You need to finish the diamond painting you're working on. Oh, that everybody seems to be into that. I'm just not. Hey, Trisha, how are you? Trisha, we're sharing where we're from. We're sharing. Oops, I can't talk and crochet at the same time. Um, we're sharing where we're from and what we're working on, what's in your cup. Oh, hi, darling Karen. How are you? See, when I talk to a Southerner, that southern drawl just comes out. And I know Karen has got a a real southern accent. There's no way Karen can hide her accent. Oh my word, a king size blanket. Oh my goodness. That is a big blanket. Oh, that's neat, Denise. San Diego. Okay, so now you are okay. Trisha's in San Diego. We got a lot of people from California. Uh, yeah. Once I changed my live from 4 to 4:30, I think I lost a couple of viewers only because they don't they don't know. Today I usually have something going on, as far as like an idea of what I want to talk about. Um, and today I just didn't have anything. So Mr. Happy suggested I talk about my whips. So I thought, well, that's not a bad thing. Karen, if you haven't yet, Rochelle and I just did a yarn swap, so you'll have to watch our videos, hun. I'm glad everybody is saying hi to each other. You guys are amazing. I appreciate this yarn community. I know Rochelle was talking about it on her channel just a little bit ago, but this community is just amazing. I mean, yeah, quilty. Oh, quilty things. Silver Fox, do you knit and crochet? All right, that sounds good, Karen. Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? I love that yarn. I'm using it right now. I'm using it right now. That's cool. She has got so many. That's Crystal from Bag a Day. She's got so many tutorials on her website, or not website, on her YouTube channel. I mean, you could do one a day. I mean, you couldn't do one a day. Hey, Triple C. Oh, Dana, I'm so glad you're here. Is Joe with you? I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, let me get started. I want to get to the end of this row real quick, so I can put my stitch marker in. But Joe's napping. It was a long night, huh? Did y'all stay up and watch fireworks? Did y'all have a good fireworks show in your area? Tell me. I tell you, I had such a nice time yesterday. Um, I never go see the fireworks because I live in a place where I can look in one of three directions and see local fireworks, and it's amazing. Hey, Christy. Hi, Debbie. Um, Silver Fox. I would. Do you Are you on my Facebook? In my Facebook group? If not, come over and share some of your. I'd love to see some pictures. Oh yeah, sometimes I was just thinking last night, sometimes if you got several neighbors or several, a group of neighbors that get together and pool their monies and have one show instead of individuals. You know what I mean? And that would be so cool. So the people that live right down the street from me, they had one going on, and then there was a church. There's a church behind this little wooded area, and not wooded. It's not wooded. It's like a little copse of trees. Um, Hi, Pat. How are you? Hi, Carol. Did I say hi to you already? Um, and Hi, Donna. How are you? And then there's a church behind there that has a huge empty lot, and they set up fireworks. And then there's a huge area um, across the pasture behind some trees, and they do it too. And so last night I would just turn, I would hear it in one direction and I'd go look at that one, then I'd hear again in the different direction, then I'd come back to this direction. It was really kind of fun. Ugh, I keep talking and I have see I can't talk. I'm not one of these people that can talk and crochet at the same time. I will mess it up. In fact, I will tell you there was one time I was crocheting something. I think it was a basket, or not a basket, a blanket or a pillowcase, or I don't even remember what it was now. And would you all know, I was crocheting the whole time. Hey, Andrea, did I see Marnie? Is Marnie here? Um, and I had, as soon as I got off the live, I had to go back and frog the entire thing. Hey, Cynthia. I know. I'm glad you're here. Let me grab my stitch marker here if I can find it. Just to put it away. Hi, Mary. How are you? Okay, we're talking whips today, and I will show you again. Oh, good, Carol. It's a beautiful area. What area did you visit? If you said it's beautiful, then I'm pretty sure it was Central Kentucky, like in the Lexington area. Everybody loves the Lexington area. Okay, so for every project that I have going, I've got a little bag, and in it, I think I've shared this before, but I'll just show you again real quick. I have the hook I'm using. I have a pair of scissors. I'll keep any of the ball bands from the yarn. I'll put any empty ones in there so I'll know at the end of it, how many I used. For this particular project, I needed a um, measuring tape, and I also have a darning needle, and I have um, some extra stitch markers. See, just some extra stitch markers, and I put it all in that little bag, and I put it with the project. Now, I can't show you what I'm using at this point because it's one of those little 3-tier rolling carts, and that is what I use for all of my, or the majority of my um, projects. And I will say that from now on, I'm only going to be doing the smaller projects. The blankets I need to put in a different um, bag or basket or something. An emery board for your fingernails so that, like, if it catches on something, that's a good idea, Mary. So the first project that I have, first whip, I'm working on this top, and I finished one part. This is the lighter part of one panel, okay? And I need to do two of these, and I am this far, a little more than halfway done with that one. Hi, HD, how are you? So this is this other whip, and I'm using the Be So Baby yarn, um, and I'm using the two colors that I'm using. Hi, Crystal. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm using this peach color and then this blue color. It's like well, it's called Splash, and the way it's like Mediterranean blue. I love that. And Rochelle can attest to this, and so can Karen. This is the softest yarn ever. It's just yummy. You just want to eat it up. It's so yummy. And it's a 3-weight made of milk fiber. So it the drape on this is amazing. Let me show you here. This is a 3 yarn, and it's just, drapey. Just beautiful. So that it is so soft. I didn't exaggerate, did I, Rochelle? Hi, Whisper. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. It's really late there. Why are you still up, honey? I thank you for staying awake and watching me. But that means that you can't sleep, huh? Okay, so that is the one project I have in here. The other day, I just picked up some yarn. I have this fanciful idea of something that I wanted to make, and um, yeah, Linda, yeah, don't joke. That stuff is amazing. Um, yeah. So I want to do a. This is all I've got, but let me explain what I want. I'm gonna start making this like to come up. I want it to be like a little hammock looking. Oh, Brenda, how are you? My Tennessean friend. Oh, so I want it to be, well, kind of like this, but be a hammock so that, and I want it to be nice and large because what I want to do, um, I want to put it at work and, oh, hi, Dora Beth. Um, I want to be able to like get some hooks and then hook it. Um, I want to hook it like at work over above the Keurig machine so I can put my K cups in there. So I'm just making it a mesh stitch. I was just messing around. I don't know how I'm going to work this thing, but anyway, that's what I'm doing with this. And I don't, the only thing I've got with it is the hook. I want to stay with the same hook, but that's all I've got there. Um, I'm working on a, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Yeah, we've got 36 in here and only 20 thumbs up. Um, so I'm working on a make along or a crochet along, if you will. And we were supposed to make 18 little squares. Thank you, Pat. Hi. Hi, Katina. And there's my Kentucky friend. I've got friends all over and in Europe. It's amazing. Hi, Jennifer. So, I started putting it together, but putting it together is kind of confusing. So I went ahead and kind of used my stitch markers to hold it in place until I can. Hi, Emmy. So you can see I've already put this together here, but it's kind of confusing. So I have to do it like this. I just, um, it's held together by safety pins and it's a Mod Podge, if you will. Um, but I still need to, and it's lovely colors. It's this Be So Baby yarn. I love those colors together. But hi, Denny. Um, and I just do it whenever I feel like it. Because honestly, um, I'm not in love with the shape. I love the colors. Um, I'm not sure how I want to do the handles. I'm not following her patterns for the handles. I don't hmm, I don't know. I'm still on the fence with this one. Still on the fence. But I am in the process of putting it together. And of course, I've got the little pouch that goes with that. All right, I'm going to disappear because I have to go underneath the computer for just a second. Leanne, hi. I know you're my Aussie friend. Whoop, I lost my hook. So I have been, yes, Kathy, it is. It's um, it was a crochet along. It was a cow that she had, and it's called the Cosmo bag. So I have been working on this thing now for months, months, months. I had in my mind to design a long duster, okay? And so I wanted it to be flowy. I wanted it to be, hey, Julie, Whippy Chick. I wanted it to be flowy. I wanted it to be lacy, very lacy. And so, hey, Dee, don't worry about it. This is the back of it. It's going to have three panels. Okay, it's going to have a. I haven't blocked it. I don't think I can block it because it's acrylic. But this is the back of it, and then I'm working on one front panel. I've only got about, I don't know, maybe a, a quarter of it maybe left to go on that. And then I need to make another panel just like this and then put it together and then kind of decide how I want to put it together and finish it. I haven't decided. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Y'all are not boring. I'm boring myself here. I haven't decided if I'm going to put like maybe a short sleeve. You know how some of those vests have like a very short sleeve, or if I want it to have a long, flowy sleeve. I'm not sure. But so yeah, I'm just working on that whenever the fancy suits me. So those are on the bottom of this cart. So let me fold that back up, and I'm using um, what yarn is this? This is a Hobby Lobby yarn. It's a one weight. I think it's a one weight or two weight. I think it's a one weight, but I can't remember the name of it. I apologize. So um, that goes back in there. Um, I have two. Oops. I have two other crochet alongs that I'm working on. Um, ooh, Whisper. That is a tiny hook. That's a tiny hook. I started a crochet along. Um, I mean, it's already, it's, yeah, I mean, I'm making it a crochet along. Hey, Linda, quilted crocheter. It's the 12 point star um, and I didn't put a stitch marker in. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. Oh no, Linda. Well, yeah, so I'm boring myself, and it sounds like I'm boring you too, honey. So I'm working on the 12-point star. Um, I'm just getting to where you can see the points real good. And yeah, this is going to be a baby blanket, and it's a 3-weight DK. It's the paint box yarn, and yeah, that's funny, Julie. I didn't even think of that, but that's true. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. You know what? I don't know. I get that way this time of day too, and then I get my second wind like around 6 or 7, and then oh well. So I'm using the DK paint box yarn, and this one I believe is called light caramel, light caramel. Hi, Sandra. Nice to see you. And then this one is called slate gray or slate green. I believe that's slate green. But I'm going to be making a baby blanket for uh, my cousin is expecting her very first grandchild. And y'all would be so proud of me. Okay. I had 4-weight paint box yarn, and one of them was blue. And I thought, okay, I'll go get some. Um, Julie, I have not used the Stylecraft yet. I have a lot, or if not most of the colors. I just haven't used it yet. But I am loving the paint box. I'm loving paint box. And from what I hear, um, most people that I have seen like reviews and stuff off say that they prefer paint box to Stylecraft, but I don't know. I know that Stylecraft has a ton of more colors than paint box because I know paint box only has like 48 or 49. Um, but Stylecraft has, I think, almost 90. But I went back and looked, and they the Stylecraft, although they have more colors, They're so similar. They're so similar. Um, that it's sometimes hard even like, okay, why bother? Why bother? So, as I was saying, my cousin is having her first grandbaby, and I was going to use my blue Aran weight that I have. And I thought, okay, well, I have enough of the blue, but then I have to get gray because that's the color I would want to use with the blue. And I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I got a pang of conscience saying, no, see if you have yarn for it already. Well, Kathy, it comes in either DK or Aran weight, and they're as far as I know, they're the exact same color. Um, but they, yeah, I think they're the exact same color. Just one is a DK and one is Aran, which is closer to a 4 weight yarn. Um, hey, Sandy, my yarny friend. Yes, Aran is slightly thicker than. Hey, Froggy, I didn't say hi to you before. Um, oh, Karen, that's fine, honey. It's great to see you here. Um, so what was I saying? I found that I had bought 2 packages of just single color yarn because it was on sale. Okay, they had a sale going on, and if you bought a 10 pack, it was $21, which is $2.10 a skein when they're normally running almost, well, they are $3 a skein. So I couldn't pass it up, and I thought, okay, I couldn't tell the colors real well, so I ordered this green, and I thought, okay, that works. And I had, oh, I didn't even show you the other one. Okay, so I've got that green plus a light and a darker caramel color. And I know I've got it written down. Let me see. Yeah, Aran is more of a 4 weight, and the DK is like, hmm, it is kind of like it is a DK, but it's a little bit, well, I don't know. It's close to a DK anyway. Okay, let me tell you what these colors are because there's 2 of them here that I'm using. Um, let's see here. 108. This one is light caramel, and this is called soft fudge. Soft fudge. Fudge is fudge. Fudge is a southern way of saying fudge. Hi, Tammy. How are you, honey? It's pretty, and I think for a little boy, don't you think those are? I mean, they're not a traditional color, but those are definitely boy colors. And he, they live in Texas, and he's going to be born in January, in the middle of the winter. So I just thought, a DK weight, and this star blanket, it's not that, it's not really that good. I know it sounds yummy, doesn't it? Um, and it's not real thick. It's just kind of like a little throw. You're just gonna throw on top. I just think it's kind of a neat idea. So that is what I'm doing, and I'm finally. This is I keep missing everybody that comes in. Hey, Carla. Hi. How are you? Yeah, yeah. They're warm winter colors. They're not, and instead of having blue and gray, which are more cool colors, okay, these are the warmer colors. And I just think that it was perfect. And, I say attack of conscience. It was an attack of conscience, but basically it was God saying, you don't need to order no mo yarn. No mo is the same as no more, just in case. Well, thank you, Carla. Oh, I got fibers. You know, I hear people saying they get fibers in their mouth, and I never had that until just now. Okay, and then this is another one that I'm working on. Um, yeah, right. I wanted a less traditional something, and like for little girls now, you know what I like to use? I like to use mint and peach, and those kind of colors. Yellow, that's for little girl. And okay, so I am making. It's called the Ode to Anna, and Whippy Chick knows about this one. The Ode to Anna, and it's done in sections. Okay. Um, This one is the first section, and I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called baby blocks. But there's a whole section of these. And then when I get all done with the blanket, I'll decide what I'm going to do. But, oh boy. Um, Maury, Morina? Morina, hi. Oh, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Um, so in her tutorial, what she does is she'll take a different color yarn and just kind of run it through all these blocks here and create a little star. Isn't that a neat idea? And so you can have random stars all over this section right here. It is very, it to me, this blanket, working on this blanket is it's soothing, it's therapeutic, it's so I don't know, it just takes me back to a different time. I'm not rushing through this at all. I'm not rushing through it. I'm just taking my time, and I am trying to enjoy every single stitch. And I mean, it's beautiful. Um, and okay, so the next section was a border section, and that's this section right here, and it's two double crochet rows of double crochet, a cross stitch, which she calls a kiss stitch, and I love that, and then two more rows of double crochet. Then I'm going to pull it. I'm just going to turn it to this side here because it's easier. Then we have this design. Isn't that neat? I just love this. And I don't know what she calls this part. I'm going to call it checkerboard. No, not checkerboard. Tic tac toe. I don't know. So that's that part of it. And I didn't make as many um, rows or sections of this that she suggested making. And thank you for answering all those questions for me, you all. I'm sorry. The purple, um, this is a Baby Bee Sweet Delights, and it is the colorway grape jelly. I love this. I love this. Love, love, love this. Um, So then the next section, and I'll hold it up like this. Um, the next section is V stitches. Okay, you see these V stitches? But in the middle of it is going to be, yeah, it kind of looks like filet crochet. Yep. In the middle section, there's going to be a heart. Okay. But it's not going to be like an open heart. It's going to be an outline of a heart. And the V stitch is going to be on the outside, and on the inside of the heart is just double crochet. Ah, it's gorgeous. And some have um, put like a ribbon, into the heart, kind of like made like a little ribbon. Some others have left it plain. Some people have even done different colors with each section, and it's gorgeous. I saw one on Ophelia Talks Crochet Facebook group, and they have the section is one color, and then the middle or the border sections is something else. And yeah, I just think it's adorable. Now, Anya in Ophelia Talks, she big blocks. Okay, yeah, yeah, big blocks. So in the tutorial and in her original one, there was fringe on the outside of it, but um, instead of doing the fringe, I just got a book that has all different kinds of borders in it. And I think for this particular blanket, I don't to me fringe speaks um I don't know, 70s, 80s. And thank you, Julie. Thank you. I appreciate that. And so because this looks more old fashioned, and I really yeah, no fringe on this. Now it looked okay on hers, but on this one, I don't think so. I think I'm going to find a really old fashioned border, right? An old fashioned border would look so pretty on that. Um, but like I said, I'm just taking my time, no rush at all. Um, Now let's see who. Pat, did you see my 12-point star? I am doing that at the same time. I'm doing this one as a baby blanket. I'm doing it with the uh, I'm doing it with DK yarn. And so it's very, very lightweight, very lightweight. Oh yeah, the 12-point star is going to work up real quickly. And I love once you get the pattern down for the this ode to Anna shawl, or even the 12-point star, if you get the pattern down, it's one of those that you can kind of watch the show or something like that. Yeah, I like fringe for some things, but there's others that it no. Chiquita, hi. Yes, right. On a shawl, that would look gorgeous. Or even one of those like a granny square vest, having it hang off the ends. That would look really cool too. I have never been a fringe person either, Julie, but I've got a book. Um, I got a Mr. Happy got some books, and in there it showed different ways to do fringe. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. I appreciate that. Oh, affordably crafty. Hi. Um, right, Tammy. Right, right. You guys are amazing. I'm not sure who you're talking to, Whisper. So anyway, those are the whips I'm working on. I was originally going to film this live back in uh, my craft area. I don't know what else you want to call it, my yarn nook, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I had an idea, and okay, Linda, you go have a good nap, honey. Thank you for coming in. Um, and so I've got it. It's all a mess right now back there. And I thought I couldn't even get back there right now if I tried. But my plan is I have a corner, and I have on one side of the wall I've got a four shelf or three shelf, whatever you want to call it, short bookcase. And then on the other one, on the other corner, I had um, those plastic drawers. You know what I'm talking about? Hi, Gracie. How are you? Did you put the fringe on yours, Gracie? Do you like it? And did you use all same color? Did you use different colors? Oh, well, yeah. If you've got little ones that are going to pull on that, or cats that are going to chew on it, you might not want to do stuff like that. That's right, Tammy. You are absolutely right. Yep. Some of us, like me, are diamonds in the rough, but we're still diamonds in God's eyes. Yes, we are. Um, so I want to take those two items out. In fact, I've already taken them out of the corner. That's why it's already a mess. But what I want to do in that corner is bring over, I don't know if you guys, if I told you this, but I've got uh, a stack, and I'm talking a stack. Um, there's one, two, three, four. They're about this high. They're long. Okay, they're long space bags, and I fit probably, oh my goodness, like two or three bookshelf, not bookshelves. I could fit one bookshelf full of 6 weight yarn in there, get all the air out, seal it up, and it goes into one of those bags. Okay. So I've got all of my 4, 5, and 6 weight yarns are all in space bags. Most of it's 4 weight. Okay. But oh, Whisper, that's sweet. Yes, I will. You know what I will do once this goes to replay, or any of my videos. The last video I posted, I'll be sure to put my mailing address. Okay. Um, Affordably Crafty. I use right now. I am using DK the most. 3 weight yarn, but I love 1 weight, 2 weight, and 3 weight. I love those yarns. Yeah, well, anyway, here's what I wanted to do. Right now, those bags of 4, 5, and 6 yarn is over at Happy Mama's house in the shed. And it's an outdoor shed, and so it's, I don't know if the mice are going to get to it. And so I don't want them to be over there anymore. So what I've decided to do is clear out that area, which I've already cleaned out, and now I need to start bringing those space bags back. And I'll just have a corner. I mean, it's going to be stacked up. I mean, it's like chest high to me. Chest high. That's how high the space bags are. It might even be higher than that because there's four space bags that are this tall, and then there's more like cubes where they're like 2 feet. I mean, they're huge. Um, so that I will have all of my yarn in my yarn space. That is my plan. I don't know how long it's going to stay like that. Hi, Maribel. Um, oh, that's so sweet, Tammy. Thank you so much. Yes. I used to do that and I haven't been, and that is on my list of things to do this summer is to create a I don't know, not a list, but everything that I want to include in my description box um, before I publish it, and so I can just copy and paste it every single time. Yes, they have space bags at Dollar Tree. They have if you're able to. Hi, Terry. If you're able to afford it, in Walmart, in their section where they have all of their laundry items, like the irons and things like that. I do have a ball winder and I do have a Swift. Thank you. Just add your. Oh, well, Trisha, that makes perfect sense to me. Why didn't I think of that? That's why I got you all. You got to. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that. That way it's already there. Um, so now I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Well, that if it works for you, Crafty, that'll work. So anyway, that's what my plan is. And you're right, but whoever it was said that when you see your yarn, it helps get your juices going. Oh, space bags. Thank you, Chiquita. So they're cubes and they're called five. It's called five pieces in one, and what it is, it's four space bags that are like this wide and probably a yard long or tall, however you want to say it. And they're not pleated at the bottom or anything. But when you take all of those out, take all the air out of all of them. So you got yarn, you got four um, layers of yarn for in bags, but then there's actually a tote that you stick them all in, you zip it all closed, and it's got handles. And it's got a window in front so you can see all four of your things that you put in there. It's amazing. And I think it's like $16 or $17. It's not the cheapest. Um, but I know that all the air is staying out. I'm finding that when I use my just like regular Ziploc bags, they don't stay, airtight. Okay, so yeah, so then all of my 4, 5, and 6 weight yarn will be in that corner. Oh, that's a good idea, Crafty. I will do that. Sure. And then on my other shelves, I have all of my 1, 2, and 3 weight yarn, and I love that. Um, because right now during the spring and summer and even getting into a little bit of maybe early fall, I want to keep um, all of my lighter weight yarns out because I don't use my 4 weight yarns, right? Unless I'm making a Christmas gift, and at that point, it's already starting to get a little bit closer to Christmas. So, um, and I've written it all down. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy nuts organizing, but when I um, when I put all those yarns in, I don't even have that book with me, in the space bags, I wrote down everything that I had in those bags. And so, let's say, for instance, I know I have a lot of Caron Simply Soft, and let's say I want to make a baby blanket. I can go to my book and I can look up and see what colors I have, and then I can also see which tote they're in. And when I say tote, I'm talking about like a plastic, not plastic, excuse me, like a canvas tote bag that has the space bag inside of it. Let's see. My one, two. Well, there you go. If you're into see, and that is the beauty for me, is that now, if let's just say, okay, somebody gave me a request, or somebody said, oh, by the way, I'd like for you to make me a hat and scarf set for Christmas, right? I can actually go to my stash, and or yeah, to my book actually that has all my stash in it, and say, okay, this person likes greens and tans, and I've got this color and this color, and I could just pull it out. My vacuum cleaner is in the closet right there. Just do that, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom, all done, right? And so that's it, Julie. That's it. The magic bag 5-in-1 combo. That's it. That's exactly it. If you're there, I'm gonna make you a mod real quick, hun, so that you can post that in well, maybe if I can get my mouse to work. Hold on. I'm gonna make you a mod, hun, so that you can post that link, okay? Bye, Emmy. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hi, Karen and Brian from Fiber Hearts. Oh, mwah. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, you gotta love Google. That's right. Yeah, but I know Karen from Fiber Hearts. She does the same thing, don't you, Karen? Don't you use space bags to organize all your yarn? Mm-hmm. Terry from Yarn Joy, what do you use? I know I remember seeing something a long time ago, but what do you use to store your yarn? You all, yeah, right now, real quick, I'm going to stay on here about another 5-10 minutes, but tell me how you store your yarn. Do you have like plastic, the Rubbermaid totes? Do you use a bookshelf? Do you have just baskets that you stack up? I know, Karen, right? I was just saying, I've got a lot. Thank you. Okay, so Julie from Whippy Chick here, she just posted a link for that 5-in-1 space bag that I just mentioned. It's amazing. It is amazing. Oh, okay, Trish, that works too. Yeah. And that way you have that way you can have that a way to carry them, which is really good. Okay, Katina has a shelf. Oh, okay, great. So it's a built-in shelf? Is it a built-in shelf, Katina? Cubbies with the yes, yes, Rochelle, I've seen that. I love that. No fringe on my ode and a border of shells. Oh, that sounds really pretty, Pat. I'm even thinking of like I don't know, it's something different. It kind of looks like shells, but they're like overlapping each other. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, is it? Okay, maybe it's different prices wherever you go. Oh, okay, Trisha. You know what? um, I've seen now Holly from the a proper pineapple are also full time RVers. Have you seen her yarn storage? Okay, baby yarn on the shelf in the closet. Worsted weight acrylic antique wardrobe. Oh yes. Oh, that's a great idea. Um, yeah. Yeah, everybody's going to sell out. The local Walmart's going, is there a run on something? uh, yeah, Trish, yeah, you might want to check that out. I think she has like I think she does some of it under her bed. Oh, yes, affordable crafty. Yeah, mine is an ongoing process because my craft space is just a space. It's about, takes up about a third, maybe a little over a third of my uh, master bedroom. And, I just don't like the setup. And one of these days, I just watched recently here Kelly from Crochet Mom for Life. Um, she just got a she shed. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. And I told her she's going to have to set it up so that I can come down and visit her and stay in that shed. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, he got over it. Well, you got to get real creative when you have small spaces. Yeah. Yes, each one of us needs a she shed. But then what do you do when you fill it? I mean, like I said in one of my videos, I think at this point, if I had a space to put all of my yarn, I could very well be close, if not equal to what Krista from the Secret Yarnery has. And that's a lot of yarn. Yes, we do. We like to drool, right? And then we think, well, how can I fit more stuff into this space? And I know I'm very blessed. I am very, very blessed. My Mr. Happy, he does not say anything about how where I oh, I love it, Mama Swift. Trisha, that's so cute. Yeah, well, we have a storage unit too, but all of the junk that he brought from his house, and I say junk, but Yvonne, hi. The shed is in your closet. You know, I would love to do that, but my closets just aren't big enough. Yeah, I want to get a she shed where I could display all of my yarn. I mean, I want it on display because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And my thing, I think I mentioned in a yarn, I don't know if I mentioned it in the yarn swap. Um, Now that does sound pretty then, Gracie, if it's going to be for a little grandbaby. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Um, but what I think um, is that I don't like giving up my yarn. Is that the stupidest thing or what? I mean, I know I've got yarn that I have had for years, people, years, and I don't use it. And it's like, well, I don't want to give it away. I mean, I should because I don't use it, but then I know as soon as I give it away, I'll find a project for it. And I think tomorrow, oh, I think tomorrow Hobby Lobby is starting their clearance sale, y'all. And I just got paid. No, I didn't. But I'm going to set money aside. I don't care. I'll go with peanut butter and jelly. There you go, Michelle. You and and Triple C, Dana from Triple C. You're both right there. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap it up. If you missed some of the projects, let me just go over them real quick. I was making a top, this top right here, showing you my whips with this Be So Baby and this Be So Baby. And I'm also making some kind of a sling, if you will, a hammock for K cups that I want to work on there. I'm working on putting together. It's the main part is made, but I need to stitch this together. It's going to be a bag. That's right. When you got your own obsessions, they can't say nothing, especially if it takes up a lot of space. Oh, excuse me. Hunter vest orange. You could have given that one to Laura from Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming. She would have gone gaga over it. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And if I don't see you before, I will see you next Sunday, same time, 4:30, same station, right here. I love everybody here and thank you for joining me today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.